introduce our special guest.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Trill Jimmy, man.
Yeah.
How we doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. Good vibes.
So let's tell everybody who you are, where you're from, how old you are.
I got you. So my name is Trill Jimmy. I'm 20 years old. I'm from like all around. I grew up in the DMV area. So I was born in DC, grew up in Maryland, lived in Virginia for a little bit. Pretty much grew up there till I was till high school type shit. I did live in Nigeria for a year. A lot of people don't know that about me. So I'm Nigerian. My parents are from Nigeria. My family's from Nigeria. So I actually went to Nigeria when I was like 8 or 9. And I went
You
to
remember
school.
it?
Yeah. And whenever I tell people, they be like, "How was it? They got water out there. They got this. They got that." And people be so flabbergasted. I'm
most
like,
ignorant questions.
They got water in Africa. They got food in Africa. Like, people don't know, like, yes, Africa is developed. Like, yes, there's some parts.
I would assume it's like every other country, you know what I'm saying? Like,
literally.
They got their good parts, they got their bad parts.
Exactly. Just like America, bro. America, y'all be acting like y'all don't have no bad parts. Like, come on now. But, yeah, so I grew up in, like, the DMV area till I was till like, high school type shit. And then I moved to Florida. So I lived in Jacksonville, Florida from, like, the ages of, like, 14, 15 till 20. So I'm new to California. I just moved here last month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
How you like it so far?
It's cool. It's cool. I like it out here.
Where are you staying at?
It's here at San Bernardino.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what's up.
So
the hell made you choose this city?
everybody says that, but one thing,
I'm from here, so that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, one thing about me is, like, for the people who follow me, like, y'all know this about me, but for the people who don't follow me, I love, like, change. I love, like, I'm 20, I'm young, and I love, like, getting different perspectives of, like, just life. I take everything as, like, an experience. I don't like looking at things as, like, good or bad. Like, I will try to take the best out of any experience, no matter what it is.
Like, it's not an L, it's a learning experience.
Exactly. I don't take L's, I take lessons, that's what I say. So, yeah, I'm like, I just love, like, change. I love learning. I love knowledge. And, like, I feel like I gain knowledge from every experience because you can learn something from every experience you have.
So, do you have a favorite place that you've lived out of the places that you have lived?
Not really. I don't know. I try to make the best out of everything. I mean, like, I would say here so far because, like, I like being in the present moment. So I like making wherever I am in the present moment, like, a good vibe, a good time. You know, it all depends on mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what inspired you to go this route with your career?
That's a tricky question because, like, I feel like I'm in many like different lanes right now. Like, I'm an artist, I'm a content creator, like, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, I'm a clothing designer, like, I'm a lot of shit. So it's like I've always been a very creative person. Like, ever since a kid, like, I always had an artistic mindset. I always thought outside the box. And growing up, I was really good at school. Like, I was phenomenal at school, like, straight A's, high GPA, everything. And I'm, like, grateful, African parents, they're, like, so strict when it comes to school, right? Like, I don't know if people know that, but African parents, they don't play about school. School is everything. And for the Africans out there, you already know. So, yeah, like, I was just growing up, like, school was like, Jimmy, you gotta do good at school. You gotta get into a good college. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. And I'm grateful for that because it made me hate school. It made me really, really, like, dislike school, even though I was really good at it. So I graduated high school, like, early. Like, I graduated at, like, 16.
Damn.
High GPA, everything. Like, already going off to college and everything.
That's
right?
what's up. Shit.
So as I was in college, like, my freshman year, I was like, wow, this isn't really for me, right? And I'm not going to come out here and, like, bash college. Like, I have my thoughts on, like, the education system, and we can get into that. But for me, I realized that wasn't the route I wanted to take. Like, I didn't want to work for someone else for the rest of my life. Like, I was 16 years old seeing, like, all right, people, literally, like, people triple my age, quadruple my age, like, they are unhappy living their lives and pretend like they're happy, right? And I was like, all right, I would rather take risks, I can't even say it, risks at this young-ass age, right? Make mistakes, like,
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly, right? And that's what a lot of people are scared to do. A lot of people are scared to take that chance on themselves on doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
You got to believe in yourself.
exactly,
Have to.
100%. So I was like, nah, I am worth so much more than just being like everyone else. You know, going to school, working a job for the rest of my life, like living a mediocre life. I was like, nah, I want to do big. I want to do great things. So literally, like from the age of 16, like I already had that mindset of like who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do in the world. I was like, I want to make an impact. I want to change the world. I don't want to be a bot. I don't want to like just be like everyone
boxed in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck in a box. So I was like, I love like inspiring people. I love like being the change, a positive impact. So I literally like from the age of 16, I dedicated like everything I do for being a positive change, you know. So I do that through all my outlets. So through my music, through my videos, through my content, like through my merchandise. Like my shirt says "Be you, be free" because that's all I stand for. I'm like, people got to be themselves. Like so many people in today's society are scared to like embrace their uniqueness.
Yeah. People, you know yourself, be yourself.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to take time to find yourself, because many people, like 99% of today's society, like will spend majority of their life lying to themselves about who they are, who they want to be, what they want to do, and
following the trends.
Exactly. Like a common thing is people growing up and living their life for, you know, their parents. That's a big thing. Like, or actually not even just parents, but like living their life to make somebody proud. So that might not exactly be a parent. That may be a sibling. That may be a girlfriend, a wife, a husband.
Make yourself proud.
Exactly. And I'm happy I realized that at a young age. Like, I had to really let go of the opinion of others. Like, oh, Jimmy, you should do this with your life. Oh, you should do that with your life. Oh, you should do this. Like, I had to close my fucking ears and be like, no, I don't care what anybody else wants me to do.
Like what does Jimmy want?
Exactly. And I feel like everybody needs to have that fire, that drive within themselves. And I feel like it's been getting, like, a lot more people have been finding that within themselves. Like, and I love, like, other people like me who use their talents, their music, their phones to make videos just to motivate other people and inspire other people to become better, to be themselves, you know?
What avenue did you start first? Did you start the music first, or the content creating, or the merge?
Got you. So the first thing I ever like started doing was YouTube. A lot of people think it was TikTok. It was YouTube. So I actually started YouTube in high school. So I was in high school doing them like cringy, funny videos, like interviewing people, being like, oh, what's your body count? Oh, this, that. So I used to do that, like, that cringe, dumb shit. But, like, I always, like, from a kid, I always wanted to be, like a star. I always wanted to have, like, some sort of influence, but not a negative influence, not a negative impact. Like, I wanted to make people laugh. I wanted to make people smile. I wanted to make people think. I wanted to make people gain knowledge. So I've always had that within me. So it first started with YouTube. Like, I was, like, 15 in my high school asking people questions around my high school, and like I remember I would get so like happy when I hit 100 subscribers, then 200, then 300, and then 400, and then like in high school I eventually got like 1,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure it was 1,000, and I felt like the man of the school. I won't lie, I felt like the man of the school. Everybody was like, Jimmy, let me be in one of your videos, and it was like, it was a big old thing. And I don't know if a lot of people notice, but my high school actually like threatened to sue me type shit because I was asking, you know, just the dumb questions. But I thought it was funny at the time. I look back, I was like, what the fuck was I doing? But like at the time, it was like, it was fun to me, you know, like.
But, I mean, how could they sue you though?
Right. So I'll get into it. So basically, like I said, I was asking those questions all them YouTubers ask, like, oh, would you rather have a gay son or daughter? What's your body count? This, that, just like stupid questions. But it was pretty funny at the time. There was this one coach, like it was a basketball coach, right? I would interview all the kids around the school, and they would come to me, be like, yo, let me be in a video. I'm like, okay, bet. So some of the basketball players came in one of my videos one time, right? And I don't know, they said some shit that I guess the coach thought was inappropriate. So the coach started coming to me and be like, why are you putting up them videos, this and that? And I'm like, you know, they come to me, this and that. And it wasn't like a big deal. It was just asking me questions. Next thing you know, right, because at the time I was in video production class. That was the only class like I actually liked in high school because it taught me how to edit my YouTube videos, which is crazy because that was one of the only classes that was not required.
That's just
in
a lot
school.
of work too.
Yeah. Like I chose, that was an elective. That was a class I chose, you know, not one required. And that's the class that I take a lot from. And all the other shit required, I'm not using today.